1944, Bikaner, India. A 36-year-old man stands in the street with nothing. Hours ago, he owned a thriving snack business. Now, kicked out by his own family. No money, no home, no future. His wife fries lentils in a borrowed pan. Some nights, they go hungry. This is rock bottom. Fast forward 80 years. That man? Long dead. The empire he built? 83,000 crore rupees. Bigger than McDonald's and Domino's combined in India. Sold in 80+ countries. And here's the part that breaks every business rule. Haldirams became famous for barely advertising, letting product plus distribution do the marketing. So how does a man who loses everything at 36 build a $10 billion food empire? And why does his own grandson quit to start a rival company? This is Haldirams. Bikaner, 1920. A 12-year-old boy named Ganga Bishan Agarwal, nicknamed Haldiram, stands in his aunt's kitchen, watching her make bhujia. Bhujia, a local snack, thick, greasy, cheap. Every vendor in Bikaner sells it for 2 paise per kilo. But this 12-year-old sees something no one else does. The texture is wrong. The spices are wrong. Everything about this is mediocre. So he starts experimenting. He switches from chickpea flour to moth lentil flour. He refines the strands, making them paper-thin and crispy. He adjusts the spice blend until it's perfect. The result? Bhujia that literally melts on your tongue. But here's where 12-year-old Haldiram does something genius. Something no one in India is doing in the 1920s. While everyone sells bhujia for 2 paise per kilo, Haldiram charges 5 paise per kilo, 150% more expensive. People think he's insane. Then he names it Dangar Sev, after the Maharaja of Bikaner. Royal name, premium price, superior product. Suddenly, bhujia isn't just food, it's a status symbol. Rich families serve it at weddings. Travelers carry it as gifts to other cities. By the 1930s, sales jumped tenfold. By 1937, 29-year-old Haldiram opens his first official shop in Bikaner. A young man from a modest family has just invented premium branding in India, decades before anyone knows what that means. But success, it never lasts. 1944. A family dispute erupts. The details unknown. The result? Haldiram and his wife Champa Devi are kicked out. No shop, no home, no savings. Picture this, a 36-year-old man who once ran a thriving business, now selling snacks on the street like a beggar. His wife fries moong dal in a borrowed pan. Haldiram goes door to door, begging shopkeepers to buy his namkeen. Some days, they don't eat. This goes on for 2 years. Then, something impossible happened. An old friend tracks Haldiram down. Years ago, when this friend was broke, Haldiram lent him money. Now, the friend repays the favor. He hands Haldiram 100 rupees. In 1946, 100 rupees is enough to rent a shop and a house. Haldiram takes the money, opens a tiny shop, Haldiram Bhujia. His wife's moong dal, his signature bhujia, that's it. But this time, Haldiram makes himself a promise. Quality over everything, always. Every batch, perfect. Every packet, consistent. Every customer, delighted. Within months, the shop becomes the place for snacks in Bikaner. But Haldiram isn't satisfied being a local legend. He wants to go national. And he's about to solve a problem that stumped the entire Indian food industry. Here's the problem. Shelf life, 5 to 7 days maximum. Indians refuse to buy packaged food. They want it fresh, handmade, traditional. If your snack spoils after a week, you can never expand beyond your city. Haldiram sees this as the bottleneck. If I extend shelf life, I can sell anywhere. So he does something radical. He experiments with the recipe, adjusting oil content, moisture levels, packaging techniques. After months of testing, he cracks the code. Shelf life 6 months. No one believes it's possible. Packaged snacks? In India, it'll never work. Haldiram ignores them all. Now his bhujia can travel 1,500 kilometers without spoiling. And in the early 1950s, he makes the boldest move of his life. He sends his sons to Kolkata, one of India's biggest cities. Not Delhi, not Mumbai. Kolkata, 1,500 kilometers away. A city that's never heard of Bikaneri bhujia. They open Haldiram Bhujiawala in Bengal's markets. It's a massive gamble, but within years, Kolkata is obsessed. Traders from across India visit Kolkata, taste Haldirams, and carry it back to their cities. Word spreads like wildfire. Haldirams has cracked the formula. Go where no one expects you. Dominate before anyone notices. But the real explosion, that's still ahead. 1983, New Delhi. Grandsons Manohar Lal and Madhusuran open a shop in Chandni Chowk. But Delhi has Ghantewala and Bikanerwala. The brothers hustle. Slowly, they build a base. Then, November 1984, anti-Sikh riots tear through India. Their shop burned to the ground. Their home, ashes. Inventory, equipment, savings, all gone. Most people would quit. The brothers don't. They send families to Bikaner and stay in the ruins. Manohar Lal makes a decision. We're not rebuilding, we're automating. They convert their burnt home into a factory, import machines from Japan and Europe, first in India's snack industry. Standardize, scale, dominate. By the late 1980s, Haldiram's Delhi isn't just back, it's dominating. Their bhujia floods railway stations. And here's the insane part. The 5 rupee Haldirams packet becomes so common, shopkeepers use it as loose change when they run out of coins. A snack packet used as currency. That's not a product, that's cultural penetration. But here's the dark side. The family starts destroying itself. To avoid conflict, Haldiram's founders divides India into territories. Bikaner, one branch. Kolkata, another branch. Delhi, another branch. Nagpur, another branch. Each family member gets exclusive rights to their region. The idea? Peace. The reality? War. 1991, the Kolkata faction breaks the truce and opens shops in Delhi. The Delhi brothers? Furious. They sue. The legal battle drags on for over 20 years. Millions spent on lawyers. Family relationships destroyed. Finally, in 2013, Delhi wins the rights to Haldiram's Bhujiawala. But the damage? Done. Then there's Shiv Ratan Agarwal, Haldiram's grandson. He's stuck running Bikaner operations while his brothers build 200+ crore rupees empires in Delhi and Nagpur. His revenue? 60 crore rupees. He's capped, restricted, furious. So in 1993, Shiv Ratan does the unthinkable. He quits the family business and launches a rival brand, Bikaji Foods. A Haldiram starting a competing bhujia empire? Everyone thinks he's insane. You're competing against your own family. You'll be crushed. But by 2022, Bikaji is worth 1,650 crore rupees and goes public with a 1,000 crore rupee IPO. The student becomes the competitor. Here's what nobody talks about. Haldirams outsells McDonald's and Domino's combined in India, 2 of the biggest fast food brands in the world, with billions in marketing budgeting, both beaten by a namkeen company that spent 0 on ads. How? 3 genius moves. Move 1. Restaurants as Trojan horses. In the 1990s, Haldirams opens casual dining outlets. Clean, affordable, vegetarian Indian food. When customers eat there and love the food, they trust the packet snacks more. Brilliant! Move 2. Automation without losing soul. While competitors rely on manual labor, Haldirams imports Japanese snack-making machines in the 1980s. Result? Every packet tastes exactly the same. Every single time. That consistency builds unshakable trust. Move 3. 400+ products. Haldirams doesn't just sell bhujia, they sell sweets, namkeen, meal, frozen foods, beverages, every Indian craving covered. By the 2000, Haldirams is everywhere. 80+ countries, 12,500 crore rupees annual revenue, 83,000 crore rupees valuation. In 2023 to 24, Singapore sovereign wealth fund Temasek buys 10% for $1 billion. From a 100 rupee loan in 1946 to a $10 billion empire in 2025. All from bhujia. Here's what should terrify every startup. Haldirams never took outside funding until 2023. 77 years. No VC, no PE, no loans. Just reinvested profits. Slow, steady, debt-free. While startups raise millions and collapse, Haldirams quietly became richer than most combined. So here's the question. In a world obsessed with growth at all costs, how does a family selling 5 rupee packets build more wealth than 90% of unicorns? What if scaling fast is wrong? What if the real way is make one product so good customers become your advertisers? Haldirams didn't need ads. Every customer told 10 friends. Those 10 told 10 more. For 85 years. That's not marketing. That's a religion. The boy kicked out at 36 is long gone, but the empire just getting started. It began with a single question. What if I made this better?